everybody, it's me. So like a while ago I made that video about like how to win or like how to play the danger pack, and now I'm just going to show you how to win with star pack. The second pack on the list is going to be the star pack. I'm going to try to make like this on every pack, so if you're like a new player and just want to have like a quick and dirty ways of like how to think about like this stuff in the different packs, and I'm just trying to do this live in sense that I'm trying to play the game while also commentating on it. But usually I make a video on like my replays, but for now so you can see what kind of like a thought process that I have during within the turns. So here I have like a double pheasant, and my peak or like a best hit that I'm hoping for is the cassowary, which we'll see. We did hit the cassowary, so now the plan for the future, I actually don't need the frog at all. Like I purchased this frog because I want to try to like, if I have like other values that I want to swap the pheasant to, or like maybe swap the pillbug, maybe other stuff like that, I probably could have like swapped a pillbug into like the pheasant and try to get like the more bigger pheasant value. But the reason why I didn't do that is like, if it's not a cassowary, I don't think it's good to do that. But now because where they had the cassowary, I don't need a frog anymore. I'm just going to purchase the mouse here, and I'm just going to instantly sell it. Now, the biggest thing, the reason why I sell it now is because I do want like a raw strawberry on my cassowary, so I don't want the strawberry spawning here, and like the mouse apple is going to replace my strawberry, right? So here I did hit a strawberry, and there's a dove too. So here what I'm going to do is that I'm going to sell this pillbug. We're going to buy the stork and also the dove. This is like a thing that you could do using while playing star pack, which is like you can actually use pill to get value from dove, which is not that possible usually. It's only possible if you have like a early pillbug. Then that's why I was like purchasing all of these pillbugs. And here I'm not going to purchase any of these pillbugs because I don't think I need it. I'm going to just like purchase the extra pheasant, combine them, purchase this pillbug just in case that there is like stuff that I could pill. Actually, now that I think about it, that is a mistake. I should have just pilled the dove first before taking this pillbug. That is a mistake, because now I'm just like losing value. I think I'm just going to salvage that mistake by just like selling this pillbug and killing this dove here, so we can get like guaranteed value in both our pheasant and cassowary. Because like if the pheasant goes anywhere else, it would be bad. I'm just going to freeze both of these. I can just roll once, try to use all of my gold. I think it's not right to do this. There's like the better thing that you could do is to just unlock this, because there's like odds of hitting sausage and stuff. But I think on this kind of board you actually can get away with this because of I'm going to purchase this stork, and I'm going to just do this as a, because we have like double pill lock here as an apple generator. So like I'm just going to pill this this crocus, get the extra apple value, and I'm not going to use this one anymore, because like it's turn 5, we can't just be like too greedy trying to get like one gold apple. And I could just like sell this cockroach for the octopus, but instead I'm just going to decide to roll, try to hit a cassowary. I'm going to lock the strawberry as well, because like hitting a sparrow and pelican is really good. And there's also another thing that I do want in this turns, which is the cardinal as well. So there's a bunch of things that I want in this turn, so I don't want to just like spend too much of my money of getting like minimal improvement of being like gold efficiency. I'm just going to roll all of this. I could take both of these strawberries, but instead I'm going to roll again, try to find like my tear-ups, and we did manage to hit the tear-up with the stork. And now our odds of hitting like a shoebill or a pelican is higher now, because we have like double level up coming next turn. This is how you basically play the strawberry line. Not quite, it's not perfect, but this is like basically the gist of it, where you're just like fishing with like to get as much like strawberry pets as possible, and you can get early pillbug tech there. So I think like a pheasant pillbug is actually one of the best early game route you can get, because it unlocks your ability to get like a dove pill. Here I'm just going to purchase a shoebill. I'm thinking about the swordfish. It's like an okay pet, but instead I'm just going to purchase the strawberry, and I think I'm going to roll so I can get the first of all, I'm just trying to trigger my pheasant, but I was rolling because I wanted to get the cardinal so I can have a cheaper berry. But now I'm just going to purchase the extra berry on shop there. I think the one thing that people don't want to do on this pack, and I mean, I'm just saying this as my own experience as well. Like I had like a couple of experience where I'm not purchasing. Here I'm just going to sell the platypus so I can get the pheasant value. I'm not purchasing like a naked or like a fresh strawberry from a shop, which is like 3 gold. It feels expensive, but I'm getting like a lot of gold out of it. Here I could take this cardinal. I'm trying to determine whether it's good or not. I could like sell the store, get a cardinal, get a 2 gold berry as a guarantee. Now, next turn there is strawberry gem, but there is odds of me not hitting it. I think I'm going to sell the store, purchase the cardinal, and here I'm just going to be gold efficient. I'm just going to purchase a fried shrimp, put my platypus in the back. Now we have a guaranteed 2 gold berry next turn rather than trying to get the odds of like the 1 gold strawberry gem. It's also just like good to get extra value in my cassowary as well. And we just have a gigantic cassowary here with the shoebill scaling as well. Well, fortunately we did hit the extra strawberry gem just like raw here. I think I'm just going to sell the cardinal. I'm going to put the berry on the pheasant here, and we're just going to sell this cardinal if we find like something better. We can just like purchase the sausage here. I don't think I'm too worried about like not getting the pheasant value for now. I don't need any of this because we already have a gigantic cassowary, and here because we did hit the pelican, I am just going to sell my my platypus because that's the value of platypus, by the way. With the way that platypus work is that it's kind of like a gold bank. If in the future you need like an extra gold to do like what kind of maneuver you want to do, you can just like sell the platypus and you get like an extra value. Here I'm going to copy the sausage from my shoebill because sausage is extra gold, so in the future I can be more flexible with what kind of build I'm trying to make. Right now we're just making like big cassowary, and my cassowary is gigantic. It's almost like a 50-50 already with the shoebill and just its own ability. It's one of the best pet within the pack for sure. Here I'm just going to purchase a sausage. Now, we don't have any berry right now. I'm going to sell this cardinal now. We're going to purchase like a pelican here. We can do something like this, so we get like double swallow here. I could take the pear, but I do really need the berry here, so I'm just going to roll. We did manage to hit the berry, and I'm trying to decide whether I should like try to buff the shoebill or try to buff the this pheasant is going to go. Like I'm not going to buff the pheasant. I could do this, which doesn't work because it's a temporary berry. Whether I should like buff the shoebill or just like purchase the or like a level they make a bigger shoebill. And I think my decision now is going to be I'm going to combine these two. I need to combine correctly because like if I want this sausage to stay red, so I'm going to combine this way. I need to make sure the one with sausage is the one on the bottom here. I'm going to purchase this hamster. And I'm just going to sell this cassowary and get another hamster because the idea is for the end game, the best skeleton you have is the ostrich. So on this kind of board, because I have a pelican board, the other best things that I would love is the Spinosaurus. So with double hamster, I have like 4 more wins to go. This cassowary is obviously like pretty big, but now I'm kind of like running a 1 unit board right now, so I want to try to like get like as much flexibility as possible on my future of what kind of board I'm trying to run, because with more gold it's going to be better for me to find more berry in the future as well, because I do need the berry, and this shoebill is actually not buffing my cassowary too much. Like I'm just getting like 4 attack there. Here I'm just going to purchase the chocolate here. The Sabertooth is actually pretty good to purchase with the pelican, but for now, because we had like a lot of things that we want to find, I'm just going to roll until we find a berry and an ostrich, and we did manage to hit both of them. And here I'm actually going to avoid getting this the cassowary berry for now, and we're just going to roll our way around with the ostrich ability, which is like if the shop is the same tier, we're getting like and here I'm just going to put I think Sorbet Gem in this just in case we get the level 2 pelican in the future. So our build is complete, and the plan now is to just I think it's actually just better to just unlock both of these tier ups. Now I'm not getting the pelican value, but I think that's fine. Actually I could have just like done this. and still get like extra attack on you. Now, this is like an important decision making. I could just do this and try to get like more value with the shoe bill. Like I just, and I think I'm just going to do it regardless whether I'm keeping the shoe bill or not. But the other argument is that I could just like try to get more Ostrich, and that's my scaling. Like I don't actually need the shoe bill scaling. I can just like replace it with the Spino. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to find, there's a level 2 on the Pelican, so now we get like double of them. I don't care about any of this. I think my last board slot is going to be a Spinosaurus, and here I could actually just purchase the Starfruit, try to get, ooh, interesting. I don't actually need any of these. I could take the melon on the Pelican, but I'm not sure if that's like that good of a value. I might just take the durian, put it on the Pelican. Now the Shuba is going to hit the hamster, and now with how free rolls work, I'm going to get 4 and 5, and it's going to stack on top of it. So I'm not going to use my roll now. I'm just going to save it for the next turn, so we can actually use our real gold to do stuff. Oh, I'm fighting against a Stallpet board. That's perfect for my Salmon. Salmon is incredible, the amount of stats you can, or like the amount of damage you can actually give out of it. Here, I'm still trying to think if I can just like remove this shoe bill. So I don't really want to get like that much value on my Ostrich just yet. I don't care about that real Velociraptor. I think the other pets are better currently. Unfortunately, we're not hitting as much as I want us to be. Sabertooth is not good anymore because there is no, we're not targeting the Pelican because we have a Pelican, right? Both of our biggest units getting swallowed. So if I have a Sabertooth and a Mammoth, the Mammoth is not going to buff any relevant units, so I'm not going to purchase the Mammoth. I could take the Ammonite, but I need to be careful with Pelican. If it transforms the Pelican, I will lose both of my Salmon, so probably it's too risky to take. And at this point, because we've been, okay, there's the Spinosaurus finally, and now we're just going to roll our entire life in. I think unfortunately my board is too good that we are on 9 wins, so we're probably not going to be able to see this build to completion. Okay, I think I'm just going to win. Actually, their board is not that bad, but I think my board is better with all the snipes. Let's see. Ooh, that is actually a draw. Okay, we did manage to get like one more squeak in one more turn here. So we have 4 free rolls. The plan is simple, as Ludwig says, just going to roll and get our Ostrich trigger. If I have like a level on the, I don't need Celery anymore because Ostrich is health heavy at this point. I'm just getting like plus 4 HP on everything, so I don't really care about getting more. And here another attack that you can do is like, I'm going to freeze this Orca and then just roll until I have another tier 6. Take the chocolate, and because the chocolate will give me 2 more tier 6, I'm just going to get like an extra Ostrich trigger from doing that. And we managed to find our board, and I really like doing Spino with Pelican as well because I'm going to slow down this the game here so we can actually see what happened and explain it. So when you swallow both of these pets, right, with the Spinosaurus, you kind of like minimize the amount of pets units that on your boards, which means that Spinosaurus is more likely to hit certain units. So I'm kind of like focusing my buff on like the Pelican and the Ostrich rather than like buffing the unit that's already like a massive. By doing this, I'm getting value on my Ostrich because my minimal board size, and now we're getting all of my snipes for from the Salmon as well with the Ostrich value because Salmon gets repeated damage after every 25 HP, right? The Ostrich makes it easier to do that, and now my opponent's entire board is gone. With the snipes, and we just managed to pretty cleanly squeak at that win. So yeah, that's how you play Star Pack. Not exactly, there's like a bunch of different other board that you can build. I just coincidentally hit the Cassowary line with the Strawberry line, and I think it's very safe to say that if you have like a Strawberry line or like with Cassowary Pheasant, it's pretty safe to just like purchase every single Strawberry pet that you have. And the main thing that I want to point out is was like Velociraptor. The one thing I want to mention with like the Velociraptor, it's not that good. It's have like a pretty decent value, but from my experience, there's like a bunch of ways to disturb it because the body is so small. The value is decent, but usually you're losing to any kind of snipes. So I much prefer having the Pelican because the upside of like the Spinosaurus or just like the Salmon snipes itself is also pretty good. Another thing I should mention, it doesn't work with alpaca. There's like a ways with the friend trigger. So like if you have a salmon, a pelican, and alpaca, doesn't actually like level your salmon. So pelican is good because it's a snipe. It can actually like snipes your opponent's small units, like stuff like shark, fly, snake, any of those, like, or like against golden pack if your opponent have like a side antelope or stuff that has like, if you don't have any snipes, you're just going to lose. So the other thing that you could do is like ammonite, but because we're on a strawberry park line, it's much easier to activate pelican because I'm buying strawberry anyways to activate all of my builds. So yeah, hopefully that was informative. Hopefully that was fun. It's probably like pelican is probably one of my favorite unit currently. I think both ammonite and pelican is like one of the more interesting pet within the game, where you can just like transform your useless unit, quote unquote, into something more powerful, because cassowary doesn't actually have like an in-battle ability. It does have the friendly gain ability, so you can actually use it with pheasant and velociraptor, but having the ability to be able to turn this big body into like a salmon or like a mimic octo that can actually snap stuff is much higher value compared to just like it being the body itself. So yeah, anyway, hopefully that was fun. We had like another 17-minute video actually. Hope you guys like it. If you do, please leave a like and go subscribe. I am trying to get like 500 subscribers as soon as possible, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.